Skip,
Yeah.
what in the heck happened to the Cowboys?
Just make it hell. Just say what in the hell
Okay,
happened.
sorry.
Thank you.
What in the fuck?
There you go. Thank you.
There you go, Skip.
Touche.
There you go. There you go.
Look, I sat right here 24 hours ago, and I said, I will not be surprised if they lose tonight, Monday night. Yet, I was blindsided. I was shocked by how they lost last night. It was my ultimate Monday nightmare. It was excruciating. It was torturous because I sat here and I said, I got an offense that scored 40, 40, and 44 at home. And I think we can get to 38. My offense against the 2-5 Arizona Cardinals scored 10 points last night. We obviously blocked a punt for the other 7. And my quarterback, MVP Dak Prescott, we went half the year saying he's the most valuable player in the league, was hide your eyes for much of the night, was to use your favorite word, mostly trash last night, given who I thought he could be in the regular season. He's always trash in the postseason. Not always, but close to. And yet, last night, it was Dak Prescott, emphasis on the press, because he was pressing from the start. And I give him a little break because you come out knowing you got to score 40 to outscore that team and Jacoby Brissett. And predictably, Jacoby Brissett went up and down the field every third down. I just hide my eyes because it's going to be converted. And he goes 7 of 9 on third down in the first half, and it looks like a mismatch. And they get the opening kickoff. They get the ball in the second half and go right down in 3 plays and score. And then the damnedest thing happened. All of a sudden, my defense, the most painful irony to me of the whole night, my defense started playing. I started seeing flashes of life, of real live defense. Jadeveon Clowney started to look like he turned back the clock like we did last Saturday night, like he turned it back 10 years. And all of a sudden, Dante Fowler made a play, and Ezra Ruwaku made a play, and Kenny Clark made a play. And I'm saying, I see that, I see that, I see that. And I'm saying, my defense held the Arizona Cardinals to 0 for 4 on third down in the second half. That'll work. 0 for 1 on the 1-4 down they went for and obviously missed. And yet, speaking of missing on fourth down, it all went wrong from the start. My offense goes boom, 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 boom. Javonte Williams is just going boom, boom, boom with the opening kickoff down the field. We get it 1st and goal at the 7, and if we cash, I think it's going to be a different game. You're going to put them on their heels, and you're going to say, not in our house, not tonight. We're going to score 40 on you. And they just self-destruct. They run a sweep, which Javonte can't sweep the football. You know, it's not what he does. It's not who he is. And then Dak goes deer in headlights, and Jake Ferguson dropped the ball, and all of a sudden, Dak gets sacked on 4th and goal. You just can't. And as soon as that happened, I said, we're going to lose this game. That's it, because that sent a message to Arizona, you can stop our, great. And then the other key 4th down play, and then I'll hand it off to you guys, is 4th and 3 from their 21, first play of the 4th quarter, and we're still barely alive. We still got a little bit of hope. And that kid, who's the kid for Denzel, what's his name? The kid who plays corner, Denzel, is it Baker? I think he's the kid who plays corner for them. He's a rookie from Ohio State. He's given 10 yards to CeeDee Lamb on 4th and 3, 10 yards of cushion. And we're running a 15-yard out route, and Dak double pumps and is late with the football, and it holds up, and the kid comes up and knocks it down. And that's the football game. We had one other chance, and we fumbled. Of course, we have 3 turnovers for the game. And in the end, it was, once again, just when I least expected it, one of the most shameful losses that you could have on a Monday night at home to a 2-5 football team. And we'll get to this in a moment, but man, I know they just made 2 trades. We'll get to that. But this just feels like you were correct, Mr. Akib, because we're waiting until next year. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
You said it, Skip. You're going to feel like this for the rest of the year, Skip, so get used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just get used to that feeling.
right.
But next year, Skip, we're going to be having parties in this arena, Skip. They're going to be a damn good football team next year. But I just thought Brissett came out and played ball, man. He found Marvin Harrison Jr. early and often. I thought that kind of set the tone a lot in that game, and I didn't like how the Cowboys just didn't take their points. Just take your points. That first drive of the game, Book tied up 3-3. It's too hard to, if you know you got a defense like that, it's demoralizing. Once they come out, they go field goal, touchdown, they get the punt blocked, then you let them come right back and get another touchdown. Like, it's like the same old shit. I've been part of a good defense with a trash offense, and we just like, oh my God. It's just, you just get to that point. And if we don't dominate, we lose. That's how Dak and them feel.
Okay,
if
but we got the most explosive offense in the
You're right, but it's so much pressure on your shoulders when you got to come out and play exceptional to even have a chance. You're not going to do that in the National Football League every week.
20/20 hindsight to say, take your field goals.
I mean,
with our defense, are you kidding me?
It's the first drive.
But it's the first drive of the game. You want to come down and get points on the first drive of the game.
That would have been like a moral loss to me. That'd be like advantage Arizona.
It might have changed the game. You might have.
Well, now you could.
The morale would have been up instead of us like, oh, here we go again. They come out, get field goal, touchdown, block, punt, touchdown. Like, it's hard to play like that, Skip. You got to, anytime you got a chance.
They would have gotten booed if they'd kicked a field goal on the first possession.
I don't think so.
I do.
Why would you get booed? You start the game up 3-3. Now let's go.
40 points. Like you can't worry about getting booed. You can't worry getting booed.
The defense actually.
Guys like you are booing, man. You got to take the points sometimes.
Got to take the points. As good as you say the defense played, they still came out and
have
gave up
7 or 8 more possessions, right?
Like, that shit wasn't good.
Well, I mean, they gave up 27 in little more than a half.
Well, I mean, yes, that's when you do that to an offense, Dak and them like, here the fuck we go again. And they just couldn't get on top of it. So I'm sure if the Cowboys would have kept scoring, the Cardinals would have kept scoring. They would have stopped just running the damn clock out, and they would have kept scoring. So the defense is shitty. We'll get to the changes they made, but don't worry about it, Skip. We going to have parties in the arena next year, man. I promise you. They're going to be a damn good football team next year.
I trust you.
The highest powered offense in the league.
Yeah.
They go downs, punt, fumble, miss field goal, downs, touchdown, fumble, interception.
Thank you.
That's the highest powered offense in the league. So they aren't the highest power. They should have taken a point.
But again, we had scored 40, 40, and 44 against your ex-team.
Yeah, but
and
early
it's
in
tough
the game,
to do it again.
Early in the game, you don't want to chase points. You want to try to take the points when you can get them. And defensively, I thought they did play pretty decent. I think
in the second half.
The first half was demoralizing, all the third down conversions that Jacoby Brissett made. I mean,
it's unbelievable.
Eberflus tried to get after him. He had some double A's, some pressure packages. That left the corner one-on-one against Harrison. And that was quite a little mismatch. You know what I mean? But you had to try to get some pressure, manufacture some pressure, because they haven't been able to do it with the four-man rush. So Eberflus tried to blitz, and unfortunately the corner couldn't hold up. But overall, I mean, if I'm the coach, I'd be like, defense, you guys played your ass off. Offense, what the hell? I mean, we got to score. We got George Pickens. We got Jake Ferguson.
Points.
We got CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Devontae Williams. We drafted Booker. We got a good offensive line.
Agreed.
We gave up 5 sacks and 3 turnovers.
Yeah,
against the Arizona Cardinals.
Line was a mess.
That's the issue.
Tyler Guyton.
They gonna have when you drop 40, 40, and 40. Like you do to have a down game. It's only right.
I know, but 10 points.
It's only right.
If I told you they're gonna score 10, you would have laughed at me.
If they end up with 17, shit, it should be 20.
Why wasn't
it? Why, it should be 20.
Why wasn't it 20?
Because they ain't take their points. It should be 20 points.
No.
And because Brandon Aubrey missed that field goal.
The other reason.
Wait. I'm gonna leave this for you because you called it out. I'm gonna leave. Why wasn't it 20?
The other reason it should be 20, Skip, because
Wait, no, don't look like that. Don't look like that.
Hey, that's 68-yard field goal.
Hey, we talking.
a little harder.
Skip, I'm not impressed.
Well, you still ain't impressed by the 68. He smoked the shit out of the field goal.
Even my kicker choked last night.
Yeah,
right?
it was just a bad day for the point scorers.
The morale was down.
For the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when you drop 40, 40, 40, if they would have dropped 40 again, they would have had to be like a record or some shit, right? I don't know the NFL records like that, but that would have had to be up there somewhere. Like,
consistent 40-yard
Man,
games.
come on now. It's impossible.
It would
you
have
got to
been-
have a defense. You got to have a defense that gives up less than 20.
If they average 40 at home, it'd be the all-time NFL record. But to
Oh,
your
yeah, that's what
point,
I'm
it's
saying.
hard to do, man. I mean, it's just.
Hey, man, you got to have a defense,
Yeah.
man. I don't even put this on Dak and them. Like, man, Dak and them going to come out and get 30 again next week.
Okay, but Dak was off from the start last night. It was the worst game he's played all year.
Yeah, but you got to
He do have an off day.
the reason they saying take points is because when you don't take points as a defense, that sends energy to your offense. We just got off the field in the red zone on 4th down. Y'all come out. We set the tone now. If we come out and get a field goal, it's like, all right, well, they didn't score, but they still got points. But when they don't get nothing,
I
that
understand.
sends energy to the offense. But even more so, yesterday I kept talking about it's not what you teach, it's what you emphasize. I guarantee the coach defensively was emphasizing we can get the ball off these guys. Because if you look at how they were attacking the football
All night.
defensively, they were literally going in either punching or trying to rip the football out. They just yesterday was just really a matter of the Cardinals wanting it more. They just played like they wanted it more. Like they talking crazy to y'all, all these different sound bites. They just talking about it's easy. This is too easy. You can't.
Yeah, those sound bites.
Yeah, them sound bites.
You probably could get them sound bites off every game, every week, though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the league, they just go talk that shit. It's just how we play. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way,
But I'm saying, with how it looked and them saying that, it's just demoralizing.
your man, Deron Bland, you said he can't run, but he has led the league in interceptions.
Man,
and he's
Bland's straight.
Huh?
I say he good, man.
Okay, but that he got both ankles broken on
did.
one play.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
He did
Both.
a
That was
somersault.
nuts.
I don't
route
know
was-
what
But,
happened.
to his defense, he been playing fucking zone for 8 weeks straight.
Okay.
And then he come out and play man. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that
You
man
can't
coverage.
stick up for a corner.
Man,
Come on,
that
down.
man
I
Does
coverage.
a triple somersault.
That man coverage in the
Come on,
game
man.
is different, bro. You
Is
can't
that happening
you
in the
can't have me
league?
line up and play cover 2, cover 3,
In
cover
that
4.
one-on-one situation, is that happening in the league?
Well, he not lead.
I'm just saying.
Don't put me in the shit.
I'm just
You
saying.
ain't never gonna find no tape with me looking like that.
No, I'm
but
just saying.
that's because every team I went to, we played man, and I got good reps of man in the preseason, in week 1, week 2. By week 8, shit, I could strap anything. Like, I just feel
Or you
comfortable.
was just good in man-to-man.
I love playing man-to-man coverage. Now, when leave didn't used to work out, and I used to go January, February, March, April without doing shit,
Yeah.
I used to get to OTAs, and I used to look like that. Because I'm like, damn, I ain't did shit. I'm all over the place. I got to get my feet up under me. And shit, the DC, you ain't got them playing man all year, and now this game, they come out and play 60% man. Like, bro, it's going to take time, bro. It's not going to be instant. I don't give a fuck what your check say. It's not going to be instant.
Okay, but it was embarrassing.
It was very
It was bad.
It was very.
That was a good try.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You almost sold me on. I almost started feeling
I'm
bad
just
for
saying,
him.
it was very embarrassing. It's tougher than it looked. When you got to sit on the line, he could come give you boom, 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 boom. Like, he gave him, bro, that shit hard. He gave him like 9 moves,
The route
bro.
wasn't that crazy.
It
though.
wasn't.
It wasn't that crazy.
It wasn't.
It's the fact that he was by himself and he just gave it. It took so
You know
long.
what made it worse is them flashing the CD.
Yeah. See,
Oh, that was bad. He's like,
Why was he
That was
backing
bad.
up? Why was he backing up?
Because he was by himself.
Yeah, but Marvin didn't do it.
hands on
He
him.
stayed at the line of scrimmage and danced for 5 seconds.
Because it's a clock. It's a
You don't
clock
want
that
to
go
put
off your
hands
head.
on him? Like as
It's
a corner,
it's
in
a
that
clock.
situation, you don't want to put hands on him?
I mean, sometimes in the red zone, you can't. You got to kind of just mirror him and rely on that clock. That clock was going. Then he went that outside move. He was like, that's when it's time to go. And he hit him with an extra one.
Man, that boy ankle
Bro,
thought it was halftime.
That shit sound good, but I'm telling you, bro,
God damn.
Marvin Harrison, he'll do that. If you let him do that same release, that's like a run play release. Like, I've been juked like that, but it ain't make news because it was a run play. And I'm like, bro, you doing that long ass release? It's a run play. But this time it was a pass. Like,
Did you ever do as a 3 technique? Stand up and give a little.
Yeah, he got punched in the chest.
Man,
all
I'm telling you,
that.
I'll make that shit sound
Punch the
easy.
numbers
All
off your jersey.
right. Yeah, all right. That shit sound real easy, right? All right. Marvin Harrison Jr. will do that to any corner in the league, bro.
Okay, so in the first half, to Coach Gruden's point, Jacoby Brissett converts 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 14, 3rd and 1. I mean, it's just torture, man. Because every time the ball got snapped, I'm just like, I know what's going to happen. We can't cover anybody, and we can't touch Jacoby Brissett. And then in the second half, Marvin Harrison Jr. had his career high in catches with 4 minutes left in the first half. He had 6, and he got 1 the rest of the game. So, again, the only quote-unquote silver lining was the defense it started to pop a little bit in the second half. But if you want to make the case they're just trying to run the clock, you can. But I thought we were getting after the quarterback. For the first time all year, I thought, oh, there it is. That's what I thought I'd see.
Yeah, I did. I saw that, but I'm telling you, it's how you play, man. If the game is close, you play a certain way. If we blowing the team out, you come off the gas a little bit, and that.
So you're saying if we had gone down and scored and made it a 3-point game or whatever, that they just say, okay,
they would end up with 34.
Yeah, okay.
It would have just happened.
If you go for it and Dak throws a corner out to Ferguson who's wide open, they're 7-0. Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. Okay.
We're not having this conversation. Throw the corner. That's what the play was designed for.
Well, we still would have been having this conversation because the Cardinals would have had 34. If they needed to score again, they would have scored again.
Yeah.
So you're saying the first series didn't even matter, whether we got 3 or 0 or 7
just
or
want
what.
to get something on the board.
You want to get something on the board.
Yeah, it has an impact for later in the game, too.
Yeah,
so now you're chasing points, so now you got to go for it on 4th down again, 4th and 8, instead of kicking the field goal to cut it maybe a touchdown. So it has an impact on the game. But a lot of teams are doing this now. A lot of teams are more aggressive on 4th down. The analytic people upstairs are saying, hey, on 4th and 4 at the 4, it's 64% success rate.
I understand. And Dan Campbell has built his culture on
Exactly.
that. The whole culture of the team is we go every time, no matter what.
I saw Matt LaFleur do it. Matt LaFleur did it this week and 12 minutes ago in the game. Carolina can't get a yard. They're down by 7.
Yeah.
They go for it on 4th and 8. They don't get it, and they end up losing the game.
And I just want to say, I know you ain't going to like this, but I'm happy for the kid for the Cardinals. What's his name? Amari DiMercato.
DiMercato.
He had that situation that was national news.
No, he had a big game.
You said he should have got cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, you got to get a kid a chance to learn. He had a key play yesterday. He could have kept running, whatever. He slid. That's why I said you don't just cut a kid. You sit him. He got a chance to play national stage. Back, he went to TCU, so he's back where he's used to playing. He played well yesterday.
75 yards a carry.
We're about to get to these trades, but did you see what just happened to A.D. Mitchell, who used to be a Indianapolis Colt?
Yep.
He did the same thing DiMercato did. Grandstanding with the football on a 75-yard catch and run at the Rams out here, just showboating at the goal line, lost the football. Well, he's now traded to the who were they traded? To the Jets, to the Jets.
I actually think that one slipped out of his hand. I don't think he was showboating on that one.
Yeah.
He was running and it kind of slipped out of his hand. I don't know.
Well, it slipped out of his hand because he was on his way to do that.
Well, Adonis has kind of underachieved his whole career at Indianapolis, but he is a very talented guy from Texas.
I looked up his snaps. He played 54 snaps in that game. He also had a late, big holding penalty downfield on a Jonathan Taylor run. Do you remember it? And it was a highlight run, man.
Yeah, that was a great run.
It was like a viral run. It was his best run of the year. And it gets called. It was going to put them ahead in the game out here. And he got called for kind of an off the play holding that didn't really factor into the play. And after that, he'd get 5, 6, 4 snaps. He just got doghoused after that. So they just said, that's enough. We're done with you.
Yeah. He's talented, though, so we'll see.
He's talented.
I don't know if we're going to see it where he just went.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so sorry, Skip. That was an
Hopefully Washington. They could use
embarrassing loss for you guys last night. But